Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Cindy's Gardens. So I am Cindy and I'm here to talk about all things life, all different topics, scenarios, anything pretty much that wants to come through me. I am a channel, I am a medium, intuitive healer, all the above, all those things that you want to call them. I love automatic writing. So that's when you sit down, pen to paper, close your eyes, and then spirit writes through your hand, which is just fascinating. A lot of people don't realize that they have that talent. If you found my video, I encourage you to try. It'll feel weird to start off with. I remember when I first used to do it, it would be tiny little circles on a page and you'd be like, is that me doing that? Oh my God, what are they trying to say? And it's like you get caught up in that, but that's okay because that's how you start. So now I can easily channel multiple spirits or guides or whoever wants to come through. And at the time, I find myself writing and then speaking what I'm writing because sometimes I go back and I can't read the writing because it's all joined. So they don't pause after each word when it comes through me. It actually flows consistently, usually over 2 pages they like to write. So it's like get as much text out as possible. And then I have to go back and try and reread it. Sometimes I can't because of the way that it's written. Sometimes it's beautiful cursive writing, like someone must have had calligraphy skills, like I can't believe my hand did that. Other times it's short and jagged. But yeah, it's phenomenal. So that's something else that I'll be doing, is offering automatic reading sessions to people. So if you'd like that, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, this is day 2, my video of day 2. So my challenge from Source is 100 videos for 100 days. So each day they said they'll help me with content, what I need to give to you guys. So the message for today is the power of silence. Now that can be seen as either usually a good thing or a bad thing, because the moment you say the word silence to someone, what is it that you think of immediately? Do you think of being told to be quiet and that someone needs silence, so you need to shush? Do you think of it as silence is a good thing because that's when you meditate and that's when you get quiet time to yourself? Do you think of it as silence? You wish you could get some silence because your household is just so crazy? So it's incredible to think that you can say one word to a collective of people and yet it's interpreted differently based on everyone's life experience. So the main reason it's coming through that I am to share is that there is a beauty in silence. There is such magic in pausing just in so many moments in life. It's when you see a rainbow, it's when you see a sunset, when you see a sunrise. Those moments make it so easy for you to just pause and just forget whatever you're doing and just admire nature, because Mother Nature is just putting on a show for you just because it's so beautiful. Other times you can be so caught up in trying to do a million things. I get stuck in that a lot, which is I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, and all of a sudden it's been 12 hours. I'm like, oh my God, I need a break. I just need some silence, I need some quiet, just to quiet my mind and get in touch with myself. Sometimes we get so caught up doing things just because we're doing things versus just sitting and doing nothing. We're a society that's based on reward, based on praise, based on gratitude, based on all of the above, doing something. You have to be doing something to be getting all of that in return, which is just not true. Just because that's the society we were raised in, it doesn't mean that's a society that we have to create and love and guide and bring forth into the world. So this is the main message coming through for you, is silence. How many times in a day do you just sit in silence? I know a lot of people commuting to and from work always have the radio on or music on or podcasts or listening to something to further their education, which is great. But so much of that comes down to someone else outside of you having the answers for you. And yes, they may have similar circumstances, and yes, they may have had similar life experiences, but no one is you. You are the only you in the entire universe. Like, that blows my mind. Yet people don't even talk about that. They don't even think about that. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm the only Cindy, this Cindy, that I know of in this entire universe. So my life experience, yes, I'm a single mother raising 2 children. Yes, I work from home around my children. Yes, my parents divorced when I was 6. Yes, I've had relationships that have tested me. Yes, I've had financial issues. Yes, I've worked a corporate career. Yes, I've done all these different things which people can relate to. But all these pieces that bring together who I am, that makes me Cindy the woman I am today, is never going to be the same as someone else's. So it's so crazy, right? That we consistently look for other people to tell us what to do. It sort of comes back to my video yesterday of going with your gut, because that little nudge from within, that's what I'm learning to trust. That's what I am taking moments of silence to feel, to be present for, to be grateful for, to appreciate, to actually notice is there. Sometimes it's telling me to message someone. Sometimes it's telling me to just go on an adventure. Sometimes it's telling me to just go for a walk a different way than I usually go. And it's just random stuff. It's like the other day I decided to go for a random adventure with my littlest son Jack, and we went into one of the local shopping areas. And as I was walking through the middle, just walking Jack in the pram, I looked over and I seen someone's keys. So sitting on a park bench, which looked like they'd been lost. So as I walked over towards them, I was rearranging my bags, and as I went to reach over to grab them, another gentleman picked them up. I said, "Oh, are they your keys?" And he said, "No, someone must have lost them." So we were looking at the keys, trying to find anybody's name, anybody's details. And after about 2 minutes of standing there trying to work out who these keys were, we couldn't find anyone, looking in their bag or looking in their pockets. We tried pressing the button to see if we could set up any car somewhere to unlock it so we could see whose car it was. No, nothing. So we decided we'd hand him into the closest shop, which is right in front of us, which was something called Proud Rooster. It's like a red rooster, like a fast food shop. And so then just let it go. So then I went shopping. I went into an op shop. I went to Kmart. I went to Aldi. I went and did groceries with Jack. We were just walking around. And then I walked around for like half an hour maybe, and then eventually found my way into Aldi, which is nowhere near that Proud Rooster. And as I was at the register being served, 2 ladies just come walking straight into Aldi, asking if anybody'd handed in some keys for a car, for a Toyota. I said, actually, I was there when I found them. Me and a gentleman handed them into Proud Rooster for you. Oh my God, thank you so much. We've been looking for them for like 2 hours. Thank you so much. And then off they went. I was like, what a coincidence, right? That I happened to be standing in that store when she came in and asked if anybody had seen them. I could have been at the back of the store, still trying to pick which peanut butter I had to get. Like, oh my God. And those little moments happen every day, but we're not trained to see them. We forget that those things happen. They're beautiful synchronistic moments of the universe. Like that person was in need and managed to find me, the person that handed their keys in, and I told them exactly where they were. How cool, right? Oh my God. Why don't people talk about this stuff all the time instead of what's on TV? Like, oh my God, life's way more interesting than what is fabricated to put on TV to entertain you. Life is entertaining. Spirits are so funny. Oh my God, the stuff that they come up with. Being a medium and being a psychic and being able to channel them, oh my God, some days I'm just rolling around laughing at the things that they come up with and the stuff they tell me to do that I've got no idea where it's going to lead, and things like that. Like just walking along my business, find the keys, and then half an hour later this lady just walks in straight beeline to me and asks if anybody knows where the keys are. So anyway, I'm probably off topic. But, well, nothing's off topic because whatever I'm sharing is what I'm supposed to be sharing. So I think I will leave it there. But the power of silence. So my challenge to you is find a few more moments, doesn't have to have a time frame, of just being conscious of the fact that you are in silence by choice. And it is a good thing because it has a gift for you. I know there is an amazing man called Kyle Cease, and he does incredible things like 2 or 3 hours of silence a day. Like, wow. And he uses the analogy of the 2 or 3 hours of silence, the 2 hours of silence you sit by yourself, and the amount of mind chatter that you'll get through, and the amount of understanding and awareness you'll have about your own self and who you are is incredible. But yet people couldn't think of doing that, but yet they'll sit and watch a movie for 2 hours, which is just numbing the brain and entertaining them for 2 hours and then whatever, right? So it's like, oh my God, it's an amazing comparison about the power of silence and just sitting with yourself. So for me, I have to do it late at night or early in the mornings because I've got 2 little ones that I take care of all day by myself. So yeah, pick your moments. But other than that, yeah, my challenge to you is embrace the power of silence and let me know how you go. Alright guys, that's day 2 video, so I'll see you tomorrow for day 3.